Hi YouTube, in this video we will discuss about CSS selectors. And what CSS selectors are, basically it is used to select and manipulate HTML elements. So we are going to discuss it. For example, if I want to change the paragraph color from my web page, so I will use selectors and I can change the paragraph size and anything. So there are different types of selectors. There's an ID selector, a class selector, and a grouping selector, and we will discuss each one of them. So first we are going to discuss that element selectors. What is element selector is. Now let's start it with a notepad, and you will understand what is the HTML element selector we are going to discuss right now. So type uh, type the HTML. Now we will needing head. So make sure, guys, whenever guys, remember one thing, that whenever you open a tag you must close it, because sometimes you won't get correct output because you don't close the tag. So that's why I recommend you to close the tag immediately when you open. So now in this example about element selectors, we are just going to write a few paragraphs. So in HTML, you know about the paragraph. This is paragraph 1, and what I'm gonna do is that this is paragraph 2, and this is paragraph 3. So what HTML selector is? Now let's see what is it. We need a style tag. Now I'm going to write over here P curly braces, and I'm going to write color let's say blue, and we need text align center. Now let's save it and let's run this thing. So go to save as, choose the location where you want, and remember that save it with .html extension. And as you can see, I've already saved it, and I'm going to just run this. Now as you can see, this is paragraph 1, this is paragraph 2, this is paragraph 3. What happens that I have assigned, I have tell that the P color blue text align center. What is this? That it automatically blew all the paragraph. Now, but sometimes in some cases you want just this paragraph to get blue, and this one to get red, and this one to get yellow. So to overcome this problem, we have, so now for example, you want to change this paragraph color as a blue, and this as red, and this paragraph as black. So for this thing we have ID. So I will tell you how to do this by using ID. Now I'm going to write ID equals to A, and ID equals to A, and Same thing we will be doing with this thing and this thing. Just change this ID to B and to C. Now what you have to do, you have to use hash A. Okay, so what this thing and this thing does, that it look for the ID A and it turns this paragraph to blue and text to center. Now let's go for that one B. So for example, I want paragraph B, this paragraph color as red and assign it to left. So I'm going to write color and red, and so that's all I have to do now. And this paragraph 3, I want this color as yellow, and yeah, I want this, I want this in yellow color. Color YOOW yellow. So let's save this by pressing Ctrl S, and guys, let's run this. Now as you can see, it is showing me that this paragraph is in black color. Oh, I forgot to type over here ID. Now let's save it. Let's run it again. Now as you can see, this is paragraph 3, and I have opened so much pages. Now this is the example of element selector. What happens in element selector, that we just use P and paragraph and it displays all of them like this. So in this case, we want paragraph 1 in center position and it's in blue color, and so we did that. We give it the ID name A, and this is the paragraph 1. We have given it a color blue and text aligned to center, and as you can see, this is the example. Now for that second ID, second paragraph, or we want that in red color, and as you can see, it has assigned a red color. And for this, as you can see, I have given the ID name is C, and I have used hash C color yellow, so it has assigned third paragraph a yellow color. Now we will be going for the class selector. I will show you because we need a class selector, because for example, that if in this example I have to assign each one of them as a color and this thing. For example, there are 4 or 5 paragraphs which I want them in red color. So instead of writing a code for each one of them, I'm going to use a class. So let's go for the class, and you will understand how class is working. Now guys, we will be using a class selector. For example, I want this paragraph and this paragraph in blue color, and what I'm gonna do is write dot color. Yeah, let's say that I want this in blue color, so I'm going to write dot color and blue. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write CLASS class and color. So I'm going to save it. So I want this paragraph 1 and this paragraph 3 in blue color. So what you have to do, those paragraphs you want to change the color, just write in the paragraph tag that class is color. So and use dot color. So now save this, Control S, and run it. So what happens that it has changed the paragraph 1 and the paragraph 3. because I want them to change the color. That's why that's the option which have been given by the HTML. And one more thing is that we have a grouping selector that you can also select items in the group. I will show you. I'm going to show you how. For example, I'm going to type a heading and a paragraph. So I'm going to remove this third paragraph because it is going to be a messy over here. Now heading 1. I'm going to close this tag. Now so I have write it down heading. Now I'm going to use heading 1 comma paragraph, and I'm going to change the color, turn it to red, and yeah, we are done. And let's save this and let's run it. So it select the heading and it select the paragraph. It's called a grouping selector that I have select all of them in a group. And this is for now. And if you don't understand anything, just do let me know, and comment. If you need any help, just comment it down below, and I'll try to solve your guys' problem. And stay classy. Bye bye.